settle down. There's not going to be a minister. It's going to be done my way. I just want you guys to get together and talk to each other and say, hey, how'd you meet Mike? How do you know him? You know my life. You know my brothers and sisters. They're probably here. Some of my family. Cindy, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Thank you so much for helping me through the good times and the bad times that we had together. It was, I love you. And I didn't want to leave now, but I got, because of you and with you, I was able to get up to Cedar Key, something both you and Al looked at and wanted to do, and both Judy and I did. So thank you for helping me realize that. But anyway, enough of the sappy stuff. You guys get going. Talk to each other. This wasn't going to be a service. My brother's going to say a couple things. He's a great guy. I hope I left some sort of a legacy with some of you. You know, I try to be nice to people and do the right thing. And I've done about as well as I can do with this. But I got to live the last part of my life where I wanted to be, doing what I wanted to do. So, thank you guys for being my friend throughout the years. Bye. Hey guys, listen up. It's great to be here. Being there in person would have been much better, but sometimes we don't get the things we want. I'd hoped to do this little set on stage somewhere in the comedy club. And then I got to thinking, I've got the perfect venue right here. I've got a captive audience. I mean, what kind of a person would leave during the middle of a dead man's monologue? So sit down, shut up, and enjoy the show. It's free after all. And it's been a wild ride. I mean, what's up with the Secret Santa who gives you pancreatic cancer for Christmas? You can't give it away. Nobody's going to exchange with you. It stinks. Yeah, I'd much rather have had that large truckload of coal that I usually get. But alas, that was not to be this year. Seriously though, you haven't lived till you got a diagnosis like that. Man, your mind begins to race. Where's my woulda, coulda, shoulda list? What have I been ashamed to do so far? How many credit cards can I max out? How many other people's credit cards can I max out? How much ice cream can I eat at one time? But the toughest one? What about tearing the tags off the pillows and the sheets? And for the piece de resistance, tear that tag right off the mattress. See if they come and arrest me. I bet you I don't go to jail. Who would they know? How would they do it? They can't. Finally, I get to pull a tag. Well, as I'm kind of slowing down on thinking about that, all of a sudden my mind starts to rev up again. A bucket list, that's what I'll do. A bucket list. Shoot. Gourmet restaurants, fine wine, travel. Oh, yeah. And then I started to think, it's a bummer. That costs money. I don't know. Sometime during that reverie, I realized the only thing I have left is my woulda, coulda list. So, that's what I went with. I'm still thinking about that. And all of a sudden, the guy down college says, excuse me, he interrupts my reverie. What to do? Cut, poison, or burn? Or how about the dreaded none of the above? I chose the cut first. They did a good job. They got my spleen, most of my pancreas, and a fist-sized tumor. Perfect trifecta. And as an added parting gift, I didn't even know I was going to get that. I got adhesions. And best of all for that parting gift, I have world-class gas. If they had a competition, I'd be in the top 10. But it's a little consolation prize. I didn't get to compete. I do have a card that says, please move this man to the front of the restroom line at any time. So it's kind of neat. You start passing gas like I do, people show them that card right to the front of the line. It's great. Not so good for your underwear sometimes. Now the next step was poison. Nah, I didn't want to do that. That offered to destroy my immune system. It offered to destroy my immune system and maybe, just maybe give me 1.5 more months of living. Wishing I were dead. The last thing, burn. Radiation? No, it wasn't going to work for me. At that time, I only had 3 tumors on my liver. It wasn't going to work. So, what to do? I still had the 4th choice. What if I do the dreaded nothing? Whew. I mentioned that to the oncologist. It was as if E.F. Hutton had spoken. Dead silence. I mean, dead silence. Cindy and I looked at each other. I'm looking at the PA. I'm looking at him. He looks me right in the eye, and I swear this is no lie. He says, "You're going to die." I'm thinking to myself, no kidding. I don't think anybody gets out alive, but hey. Well, and then I thought I'd heard it all. And somehow, while I was still processing that, he goes, "Oh, by the way, you've got some sort of a super cancer we haven't seen in our office in over 15 years of practice." Not exactly the words you want to hear when you go to a doctor's visit. So I had to ask the question, and of course they don't really want to tell you. But anyway, basically he said you have 8 to 12 weeks to live, 10 days if you get some sort of a complication. Believe it or not, I declined to get another appointment. On my way out the door, I felt like I was getting pushed out the door actually. He, "Can we set up another appointment?" I said, "No, I think I'll be fine." And off we went. He did me a favor though. He motivated me to prove him wrong. We talked maybe a total of 20 minutes. Looked at some charts together. And he's telling me this. He doesn't know anything about me. He didn't know I was a former Marine. And that we don't die unless we're ordered to do so. Guess what? That decision was way above his pay grade. I wasn't going to die in 8 to 12 weeks. Not because he talked to me for 20 minutes and thought he knew me. Well, talk about burning bridges. I needed to find a doctor who was willing to think outside the box. Heck, just a couple of days before then, I didn't even know what a box was or what the box was for. I do now. So I decided to go totally off the rails. Lose weight, boost my immune system, get vitamin C infusions, change my diet, go organic, only eat non-GMO foods, and most importantly, move to a better, less stressful place with somebody you love. That's what I did. Not a bad concept, not at all. Decided to tighten up the personal affairs, and then move more every day, eat less every day, and generally just live. So, anyway, that's what I did. So what I'm telling you guys is, you have to go to a doctor sometimes. They don't think you're just getting the canned message. Remember to think outside the box. Find somebody who will listen to you, not a statistical panel. A doctor who doesn't wear a white coat all the time, unless it's cold, or one who doesn't require you to play a part in your own treatment plan. You need somebody who treats you, not just the symptoms or a disease. It's important. You know, who cares if she wears flip-flops sometimes and constantly researches on the internet and in books, traditional. Just looking for things outside the box. What can we do? What sort of research can I do to enhance my patients' lives? Well, I found one. It's not for everybody. Traditional medicine does work for some, but it wasn't right for me. I focused on my quality of my life, not a statistical anomaly. Well, by doing that, I met the right doctor, moved the right places, lost a lot of weight, and that brought me another 6 months of wonderful living, past the original expiration date. So, and guess what? I still have my teeth. It's important up here. What more can you ask for? The ride's been great. The comedy club version of this would have been a lot different, but sometimes we don't get everything we want. We just get what we need, and that's what I got. It's perfect for me. Look around. Look at you guys. I've been truly blessed by all of you in my lives. That's important. I did sanitize this monologue and condensed it, but I only did that because if I didn't get this done fast enough, I have to pay for another hour of this room, and I didn't want to have to do that. So, anyway. Before you leave, go ahead. Check out those pictures. Check out my white teeth. People notice them up in Levy County. They like them. I guess people up here in their 60s don't always have good teeth if you're a man, so I was noted many times like, hi, how you didn't know? Hey, nice set of chompers, Mike. Those yours? Yeah. It's interesting. Well, my ride has been great once again. I love you guys and gals. I want fair winds for all. Godspeed. And for now, it's Mike out. Don't have a microphone, so that'll have to work. Take care, guys. See ya. Hey guys, it's me. I just want to say, Mom, I love you. Everything you've done for me, I appreciate it. It's my time. And Brian, Carol, thank you for everything that you've done through the years. Sorry I wasn't as good as I could have been, but I always loved you and always will. Cindy, I loved you more than anything. We got together at a perfect time. Thank you. And we recreated, so you know, this is the most I've had in about a week. This is a scone. I didn't eat the sugar. And this is coffee. And this is one of our favorite things, was coffee and scones before I got the cancer. And we recreated that today. So Cindy and I had our coffee and scones like we did on Comic Relief so long ago. All right? Well, anyway, I'll see you guys. I love you. I'll see you on the other side. Bye. Hey. It's time to go. I'm still here. I had one more thing to say. Glad you guys got to meet, enjoy each other, say goodbye, time to leave and hit the road. I'm going to have my ashes spread up in Cedar Key. Semper Fi to all you Marine Corps brothers out there, and my family, I love you. Cindy, I love you. And I'm at peace with what's going to go on. So, or what's happened. Obviously, it did happen. So there, I can still smile and laugh about it. But anyway, thank you all once again for being my friends. Now get the heck out of here. I'll have to pay extra. Bye.